Hello everybody, welcome. This is Simpson here. A lot of you have been asking about my setup, so I figured I'd do a quick video, just kind of a walkthrough of what I'm working with, and hope it can help somebody get started in driving simulator, trucking simulator, or racing simulator, whatever you're looking for. So I'm just going to go through it, and if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And just want to say I appreciate all of your support. You guys have been awesome and phenomenal, and it really means a lot to me. So without any further ado, we're going to get started. So pretty much we're looking at here, this is my setup. We're going to look at the actual cockpit here that we're looking at. Now this actually I went over my friend's house from work and my brother. We went to Lowe's, spent maybe $50 and for the wood and the supplies, the screws and whatnot, the wood screws that we used. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see here, but you're going to be able to see the screws right there on top, and the paint. I painted it in my garage, but all the wood that you're seeing here, that piece right there, my friend just gave it to me, and we just put it on there, and we screwed it on top. But everything else, all the 2x4s that you're looking at, we got it from Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever is closer to you, and then we can put it all together. The chair that I purchased here, I got it from eBay, and the reason why I have it kind of tilted back, because I don't want to be too close to the wheel or the mic, so my head doesn't hit it. So that's why I have it kind of tilted back a little bit. But the chair or the car seat, I got it from eBay. Cost me about $100, and it came with its mounts and what have you. And obviously, you can push it all the way back. And can get a little bit closer, as close as you want to the screen. I went ahead and I also purchased wheels that I put underneath the cockpit, so that way it'd be easy for me to move it around the house if I needed to. And initially, when I first started, I didn't really have this elaborate setup. I had it on my PC upstairs, so I wanted to quickly and easily move the cockpit around from my desk and put my chair back before I had this set up. So that was one way I can do it without breaking a sweat, really. So I bought 4 wheels at each corner, and right now I obviously have the brakes on so they don't move. And it's been really, really easy to just adjust your seat, between games or whatnot. So obviously you guys have seen me wearing my GoPro. This is the GoPro that I'm wearing on top of my head whenever I'm playing Euro Truck. So I have the GoPro here, and then I also have the micro HDMI cable that goes into the back of my PC. What is this called? This is called Cable Matters. So Amazon, I don't really remember how much I got it for, but it goes into the GoPro, and then from the GoPro it goes into my computer, and then I upload it onto Facebook or YouTube or what have you. So onto the good stuff now. So now we are looking at the FANATEC, the V2.5. Again, I apologize for all the cables that I have here, but everything is being charged. So when I use it on the stream, everything is wireless. But we are looking at the FANATEC gearbox, and it's a 7 speed gearbox here. Let me get it into focus real quick. Here we go. And also the handbrake. There's the handbrake. You can pull onto it. So if you're playing dirt, iRacing, or what have you, or Assetto Corsa, and you want to use the handbrake, comes in very handy. No pun intended. This is quickly here before I forget. This is my Logitech What is this? This is the G933. I always forget the name of this thing, but this is the Logitech G933, I think. It's really good. I like it. It holds the charge pretty well. Not the most comfortable one out there, but sound quality is one of my favorite ones. So, and then here we have, I'm just going to go ahead and sit down real quick just to show you what I am looking at, and this is why I pushed the seat back just a little bit, because I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2"-ish, so I'm very tall. This is the seat all the way back, and I can still reach the pedals. Anyway, so in here, obviously, I have my Stream Deck box, and I have it all set up with all my buttons and shortcuts. And then I have here my Logitech mouse. This thing is one of my favorite mice of all time. Mouse, whatever you want to call it. I like it because it's a thumb trackball, so it's very easy and it doesn't really move. It's stationary. There's no trackball underneath. It's just this right here. So it's very easy for me to just move it around, and it can be good in space. If you don't have a lot of space like I don't here, you don't really have to like move it around. You just, you know, use your thumb and you're all good to go. So again, gearbox, handbrake. Now, this is the FANATEC, the V2.5 that we're looking at here. And this is the Xbox hub that is sold separately. And I purchased the actual wheel on eBay, I believe for maybe like 70 bucks. So this is an actual wood rim that we're looking at here. And I just got the FANATEC Xbox hub, and it attaches to the bag. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get that quick release out. We just did it. So this is how it looks like. And let me see if I can get this here. And there's the quick release that we're looking at. It comes in very handy and very easy to change wheels onto the FANATEC. So I like this wheel because it's very realistic. I think it's actually bigger than my real car steering wheel. So that's just something. And the reason why I have two pieces of wood here underneath the base is because initially when we first built this, it was pointed down, so I needed to raise it up just a little bit from the front. So I added these two pieces right here just to give me enough, you know, just to raise it enough for me, so that way it's at least a little bit more, you know, I guess in my level. But yeah. In here we have two tablets. Now these are Android tablets. These are not iPads or anything. I'm not made of money. And I found them on Amazon. They were for a good deal, so I got two of them. They're very cheap. They just run Android. I don't remember, but it's not the latest one. Maybe like Android 6 or 7. And pretty much what I'm running on here. This is Sim Dashboard. And Sim Dashboard, pretty much, it's a telemetry software that runs onto your computer, and you set it up with all of your games, and it reads the information off of the game and translates it onto the tablet. As far as I know, I think this application is only available for Android. I might be wrong, but all of my tablets and phones are Android. I'm an Android boy, so I'm not sure if it's available on iOS. But you know, I might be wrong. So I have one here for my all of my buttons. You can see here, you know, it can drop the trailer, window, diff locks, gives you the speed and whatnot, parking, engine, brakes, beacon lights, pretty much everything that you need, all in one page. And then on this side, I have my speedometer, just in case I don't see the speedometer on the screen. I have it available here. Right in front of me, out of the game, just right to my right side here. And then we come to the monitors. So we're looking at three AOC's 32-inch monitors, 144 hertz. They come with FreeSync, I believe 2, and which is also like G-Sync. It's G-Sync compatible, so I'm running it on G-Sync. Right now at 144 hertz. Actually, I do apologize. I believe these are the 165 hertz, not the 144 hertz. And then at the top here, I'm running an LG 32-inch. This is an IPS 1080p 75 hertz, also FreeSync. So all of my monitors are running on FreeSync right now. I gotta say, the colors on this monitor are amazing. If I could afford to get all LG monitors, IPS, 1080p. Just the color is just ridiculous. It looks really, really good. But anyway, that's a different story. But the AOC monitors here, I really like them a lot because they are curved. And it's a night and day. I went from 27-inch Scepter FreeSync monitors to AOC 32-inch 165 hertz monitors, and it is night and day in terms of the amount of information that you can see on these monitors. Just phenomenal, really. I really like playing on these monitors. Completely just night and day for me. So, and this is obviously the microphone that we're looking at here. Just a regular run-of-the-mill $30 microphone that I'm using. It gets the job done. I have no complaints about it. So that's that. And obviously I have the long boomstick here because I initially had the one where you attach it to a table or your desk, but obviously with this setup, there was really no place for me to put it. So I made the investment into getting one of these extraordinary devices, and this long boomstick here really solves that problem. The mic is out of the way. I don't have to touch it or run into it every time I sit down. So that's that. Oh, and before we keep going, I built this part. So my friend and my brother, they built everything else. I'm very proud of building this. So this is for the keyboard, obviously. And if you guys can see here, I went to Home Depot and I got this hinge. And I just screwed it into the 2x4, and I got these two pieces. I screwed them all together, and this is like anti-slip, I guess, paper that you put on top of shelves just so my keyboard doesn't slip off and fall. But it comes in very, very handy if I need to move it or something. I can just swivel it left and right and get it out of the way. So there you go. Proud of myself. Back here we have the SimLab. This is the triple monitor mount, and also this is the quad monitor mount adapter on top here. And also proud to say I put it myself, so hooray me. Yeah, so as you can see, it holds 4 32-inch monitors, no problems whatsoever. It's extremely stable, very good material. I got it from SimLabs. In the Netherlands. So if you just type in SimLab in the web browser, you'll be able to find the information that you're looking for right away. I'm not really worried about all the cable management stuff because I'm constantly moving things around. So once I'm settled down and I don't need to add or remove anything out of this setup, then I'm going to do a really good job with the cable management and tie everything down. But so far, as long as it's out of the way from the pedals and out of the way from here, I don't really care because nobody really goes back here to look at this. I'm just showing you what this looks like. And also I have a 5.1 Logitech sound system that I've had for 10 years. Bought it from Sam's Club a long time ago, and it still functions as it should. And we're looking at here. These are the back right and the back left, and then there's one right there. This is for the front right. Front left is over there somewhere. And then the centerpiece, I put it on the floor right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'll try to turn on the flash. There we go. It's back here. So that's pretty much for the setup itself that we're looking at. And let's see here. Yep, the flash is on. But yeah, so this is pretty much all the setup right here. And then we come to the PC. Now, for the PC, I am running i7 9700K with 32 gigs of RAM. I have 2 NVMe SSDs in there on the motherboard and no other SSD currently in there because the only games that I have on here are just racing or driving games, nothing really that I need. So one is for the boot drive, and then the other one is for all of my games and mods that I install. And down here, we're looking at the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. I've had this card for over, I believe, 1.5 years now. It's a great card. I have no issues with it whatsoever. Knock on wood. Yeah, I mean, it gets the job done, powering all of these monitors back here, and obviously all the cables that we're looking at right here. And also, I think some of you are going to be asking me, how am I getting the GoPro onto the PC? We're looking here at the HDMI video capture card. This is an HDMI cable to a USB. This is in a 3.0 port that I have it here. And there's no problems whatsoever capturing the information from the GoPro onto the PC. So that's pretty much it. So now you guys got to see what I'm working with, and you know, it's not much, but obviously if it's something that interests you, or you've been interested in learning about how to, you know, get started in something like that, definitely, you know, let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to leave me a comment or hit me up on the messages on, you know, either, you know, the Simpson GT on YouTube, or the Simpson Show on Facebook. Feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions. But yeah, so this is pretty awesome. I really enjoyed. Obviously, big shout out to my friend and my brother for, you know, building practically everything except for this right here, and I put the seat myself and the mount. So props to me, but big shout out to them for helping me get this going. But yeah, I'll try to link everything in the video description below. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, leave a like, or, you know, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next stream. All right, send some out.